Yo guys, Mike for Sim Racing 604. Welcome to Assetto Corsa Competizione, and more specifically, welcome to the Logitech McLaren G Challenge. So I am in a qualifier race here, just me and one other racer who you can see to my left right now, and we're going to be ripping around Misano for the next 10 minutes. What is the Logitech McLaren G Challenge? Well, it's a competition that started in the back half of 2022 and gives drivers a chance to go see, well, the ultimate prize is to go see an F1 race in Austria, all expenses paid, and even hang out in the McLaren paddock and meet Lando Norris. And so it's a tournament running, as I say, through 2022 and still going in 2023. There's still a chance to get in. This is a qualifier race, what you're seeing here. So all I have to do is finish this race with all valid laps, and then I am through to the next level of competition. So all you have to do to enter is go to simracing.gp. There's sign-up instructions there, and then all the information about the prizing is there as well, and it's a really cool competition. So there's prizes not only for race winners as you would expect, but also just for entering. So that is what I'm doing here, just trying to get through with all valid laps and get my name entered for some prizes, which I think is really cool. So my problem with a lot of competitions in the sim racing world is that it's so dependent on your single lap pace, but I do like how Logitech has set this up with not just your single lap pace, but also your ability to race with others. So cool competition. And I am doing so with the Logitech pedals. So this is the Pro Series pedals. You've already seen my review, perhaps, of the Pro wheel, but they released a set of pedals to go with it. So this is a perfect time for me to showcase what I think of these pedals. And what do I think of these pedals? Well, I think they're very good. Perhaps more expensive than I would have thought, especially with the Fanatec CSL Elites. But very well made, and I'll do a full review at some point. One thing I do love about them is that they're modular, so they have the ability to be detached individually. You can even take your clutch right out if you just want a 2-pedal set, but it does sell as a 3-pedal set with load cell brake pedal and a number of other features which I will cover in the review. So just looking at the race here, it looks like I've got a healthy lead on the lone other competitor here. I do find this is the case with the G Challenge, is that the races aren't very well populated in North America. So this is a pretty easy way to get out there and not have to push yourself too hard. Maybe there'll just be a few other people in the race with you, and that way you can get those safe lap times in and get entered for some prizes. So frankly, it's an easy tournament to enter, and some pretty cool prizes. And again, just for entering, you could win some pretty amazing stuff. And what a thrill it would be to head to Austria and meet Lando Norris in the McLaren paddock. To be honest, I would be just as excited to hang out in the McLaren paddock. I'm a fan of Lando Norris, but being around that car, whew, what a thrill that would be. Speaking of thrill, let's see, do I have... No, it doesn't appear I have a delta to the car behind, but it looks like I have a pretty healthy lead here. And still running those safe laps. They do show the fastest laps so far logged in the tournament, and there's some pretty impressive names. I saw James Baldwin's name in there. I saw Jardier's name in there. Those dudes are running in the 132s for fastest laps. That's insane. I'm trying to break into the 135s. I think my best so far in this tournament is a 136.6. So, yeah, goes to show you the level of competition there is potentially out there if you want to get into the sort of elite tiers of this tournament. But again, you don't need to be there. You just need to enter to have a chance to win some prizes. But there will, of course, be more prizes for the winners. If you do well, unsurprisingly, there's cash and tech prizes from Logitech. So yeah, play it how you want. If you want to compete, there's stiff competition out there. If you want to just be you know, entering for the sake of entering, have a chance to win a prize, go for it. So again, healthy lead here. And I would normally slow the pace a bit and give myself a race, but I don't want to accidentally invalidate a lap, so I think I will just kind of keep the pedal to the metal here. Let my competitor race his best race or her best race. And about 4 minutes to go here. So let's talk about the pedals, of course. What are my impressions of driving with them? Well, again, I really like them. I like the feel of them overall. I like the modular nature. You can get the spacing exactly to your liking. There's also a number of different elastomers, is that what we call them? That fit under the pedal, under the brake pedal, so you can get the weight correct. You can flip the springs, you can change out the springs rather on the accelerator and the clutch, so you can get the accelerator and clutch weight to your liking. And again, that brake pressure, it's a big heavy load cell. I can't remember what the exact weight rating is, but yeah, you can stomp it as hard as you want, and you probably will not reach the weight limit here. I had to turn mine down to, I think, 50%, maybe 60%, and I still rarely hit the limit of that brake. And I put some pretty stiff elastomers in there. I like a stiffer brake. What I'm trying to emulate actually is the CSL Elite V2s. Those are my go-to pedals right now. Love the feel, so I'm hoping at some point I can do enough customization with these Logitechs to fully emulate the feel of those Fanatechs, because I think those, and like I said during my review of those pedals, they punch well above their weight in terms of price and what you get for a set of pedals. And it would be great if I could get my Logitechs to feel that way, but we'll see. Wouldn't it be hilarious if the other driver is just toying with me and he's actually capable of running in the 132s? And he just trolls the races like this, waiting for everyone to get a false sense of security and then just turns it on. Absolutely decimates me in the last 2 laps of the race. But as it stands, that doesn't appear to be the case, and it should be a victory for me. I have done one other race here, and I believe I ran all safe laps there. So you can check your status at simracing.gp to see where you stand in terms of your accomplishments. All you do is sign up at simracing.gp. You will need a Discord account. You will need Assetto Corsa Competizione on PC, and then you're good to go. Running in the 138s, nothing too impressive. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I just hit my lap. How dare I? How dare I? Looking up at my timing, saying I was running in the 138s as if that's something to talk about. And now look at me. I think I just voided that lap. So, no good news. Focus on the track is the lesson of this video. My competitor is still probably 10 seconds behind, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just kind of embarrassed at what I've done to myself. But the pedals in, you know, they can work either as standalones. They actually have only a USB connection, I believe, and there's a USB hub on the back of the wheelbase where it plugs into, or you can go direct into a PC. If you have a console and are hoping to use the Logitech wheel there, well, you need to plug directly into the wheelbase. That's the only option. But the pedals can be used as standalone if you're on PC. So just a few more turns to go on this lap. I'll be right at the wire. Can I? Yeah, I think I will be just right at the line, just as time expires. So this should be the final corner. Yeah, but these pedals were provided by Logitech, and they asked that I give the tournament a shout out, so here we are, and a good way to test them, and good feel, good first impression from these pedals. And I will do a full review very soon, but you can sign up now for your Logitech McLaren G Challenge entry and a chance to win some cool prizes. Alright, thanks guys, and full disclaimer, these pedals were sent to me for free, but no money was exchanged, and I do not have any affiliate links. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.